What's up? What's up? So, quick question. Are you struggling when it comes to making sales? Are you struggling with prospecting? If that's you, you're definitely going to want to stick around, as today I'm going to be sharing 3 tips on prospecting and I'm going to be giving you an action step. So let's go ahead, hop right into these tips, okay? So the very first tip is understanding that prospecting, it's a lot of sorting, okay? So the big key here is to understand that it's all about like sifting and sorting. You know, when it comes to like network marketing, the average close rate is about 10%, okay? And the best of the best closers in the industry have a closing rate of about 30%. And so embrace the fact that you are going to, I love Nadia saying, like, you're going to go through a lot of duds to find the studs. Look at yourself as a farmer. You're going to plant some seeds. Some of those seeds are going to grow quickly, meaning some of those people are automatically going to buy. Some of them, it takes a little bit more watering. It takes a little bit more nurturing. Be okay with that. You have to take the emotion out of it. Quit getting so upset that you don't close everybody you talk to, and get into the habit of sorting and sifting and talking to people on a daily stinking basis. Got it? So tip number 2. Get real with yourself and hold yourself accountable. Oh, I loved how Todd Falcone said this. If you don't like the situation that you are in right now, then you need to go out there and you need to do something about it. So if you don't like the fact of, you know, how many people that you've signed up in the past week, guess what? Do something about it. Go out there and talk to more people. Go out there and do the daily actions. Get into those good habits that are going to move your business forward, okay? Now, here is tip number 3, and then I'm going to give you an action step, okay? Tip number 3 is to track your numbers, okay? You have to know your activity and you have to know your numbers. And I'm going to read, he had like an awesome quote in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and read the quote that he had in this article. Thousands of people in this business kid themselves into believing they're actually doing this business when in reality they're doing almost nothing. Then they roam around complaining about how network marketing doesn't work for them, when the truth is they didn't work for network marketing, plain and simple, okay? So I love that, because I am very much like, I am going to tell you what you need to know to move you forward. I'm not going to wipe no booties. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. So when it comes to people that I learn from, I very much like that same realness. Like, you sugarcoating something isn't going to make me better, okay? Here are some action steps, because all too often I have coached and mentored a ton of people when it comes to their network marketing business, or maybe they're in affiliate marketing. And, you know, I hear lots of people who get down and they're like, oh, well, I haven't made any sales this week. Okay, well, how many new friends did you add on Facebook? How much did your list grow? How many people did you expose? And they can't tell me that. So if you can't tell me and you aren't tracking your numbers, don't be surprised when you're not making sales, or when you aren't, like, your business isn't growing. So here is what I want you to track, okay? There are going to be 4 action steps, okay? So every single week, this is what I want you to track. Number 1, how many friends do you have right now on Facebook? Okay, and then a week from now, how much did your friends list grow on Facebook? So understand, you know, if right now you have 100 friends, and then next week, you know, you're tracking your numbers and you look and you're like, you have 102 friends. Well, I'm not surprised that you didn't make any sales. I'm not surprised that your business didn't grow, because you only grew your network by 2. 2 people, it's not going to get you where you want to go. The second thing I want you to do is add how many new followers you've gained. So look on your fan page if you have one. So how many followers do you have? The next week, this same time, I want you to do the exact same thing. How many followers did you have? Subtract the numbers, and that's going to tell you exactly how much your audience has grown over the past week. You do this week after week after week after week. Get into the habit of tracking your numbers. Third thing that you need to track is how much did your list grow? Hopefully you are, because it's one of only 2 things that you own and control. You do not own Facebook. You do not control it. You do not own or control YouTube or Twitter or Snapchat or anything else, but you do own and control 2 things: your website, and your email list. So if something ever happened to Facebook, you still have your email list. You're not devastated. So hopefully you're growing your list. If you are, how much did your list grow from last week to this week? Start tracking that. The fourth thing that I want you to do, at the end of the day, I want you to draw a box in your calendar. Get a calendar. If you don't have one, print one out for free on Google, okay? They're free. But every single day, at the end of the day, I want you to have a box. And inside said box, I want you to write the amount of people that you expose to your product, service, opportunity, or whatever else that you have to offer. How many people are you exposing, okay? Write that every single day. And this is what he also wrote that I wanted to share with you. What does your box say? If your box says 0, that's not a good number. You're not even in the game, okay? If your box says 1, really? Don't work so hard. Does your box say 5? Like, have you exposed 5 people to something that you have to offer today? And he says, now you're getting there. And his little mantra is double digits a day keeps commission checks coming your way. How many people are you exposing? I will tell you today alone, and again, I have multiple things that I promote, multiple things that I have to offer. Right now, I have exposed 14 people to something that I have to offer. So what I want to know is, what's your number? Because if you aren't tracking this stuff, if you aren't exposing people on a daily basis, you cannot complain about where you are in your business. You cannot complain that there is no commission checks hitting your bank account when you are not exposing people. That's on you, and you have the ability to change it, okay? Hopefully you got some value from this. So again, if so, feel free to share it out. Every now and then we need some tough love. And if it wasn't for tough love, I would not be sitting here where I am right now. If somebody had like tickled my back and rubbed it and was like, okay, like spamming is cool. Like, no, it's not. No, it's not cool. Hope you have an amazing day. And until next time, bye.